suppose. Hitting the wrong buttons all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Did you start recording?
I did.
Welcome back to part 2 of episode 2 of this amazing adventure.
So amazing. It makes you think, wow, that's so amazing.
Reminds me. That reminds me. All right, but anyways, you all get to the front of the bathhouse.
Okay. I guess we're gonna stealthily go inside.
Yes. And yeah, and when you get to the front, and everyone's following. We have Robin, you, and this new girl. Oh, and she says, "I'm Raya, by the way. Nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you. As I mentioned before, I'm Dragonman, and this little Kenku here is Robin.
Well, hello, Robin. It's nice to meet you too. And he says, "Hello, lady." um, and when you get to the inside of the bathhouse area, you do see footsteps that appear to be that have that have left the bathhouse, and it looks to be about the same amount of number of the people that entered.
Appears we may be lucky. It looks as though the cult of Tiamat, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks as though the cult of Tiamat is left.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Dragon Man. It does look like it might be good news, maybe. He narrows his eyes and looks around.
And I'm gonna make a beeline right over to the secret entrance.
Of course. And we descend back into the dungeon.
Dun dun dun.
Now I can take you all the way back to where you were in the dungeon the last time you were here, where we left off from.
Right, and I think there were some doors here.
Well, you were in you were in this area here, D22, where you had saved that woman,
Mm-hmm.
and there was that there was a corpse there. That was that one guy's um, partner or something. And give me a second. I'll look it over again.
As the DM has to look at his notes to remember what exactly happened here.
Oh yeah, the elderly male human, which is dead, and there's a door to the
Right.
north that you haven't gone through. And Robin says, "Is there anything you want me to do, Dragon Man? We haven't seen anything in the dungeon coming this far, except for the bodies of the ones that you killed."
Yes. Keep a watch at our backs. Alert us if anyone tries to sneak up on us.
Sure thing.
And that dragon, I'm gonna motion to the doors. So far, this is one of the only rooms I haven't checked.
Yes. You open the door, revealing a flooded tunnel. And let me see. Oh yeah. And you see a dead body in the center of the hallway. And the hallway, it shoots around. Basically, you go right when you go east. The hallway goes south a little bit, and then further east. But he seems to be on that northeast corner there, where the hallway turns.
Hmm.
And it looks like he was one of the cultists, a Fist of Bane, perhaps.
Okay, I'm going to make my way in, and I'm gonna search him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't find anything unusual except it looks like maybe this is the doing of the cult of Tiamat.
Seems strange that they would have left a door shut.
Hmm. Yeah, actually, while you're looking at the body, you see that there's in that wall. It looks like the wall itself is ajar, like a door, another secret door.
Hmm. I'm going to push open that the wall.
Yep. Okay. Um. Yep. You see a 10-foot wide flooded passage, and is braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. Old torch stubs float on the murky water. At the point where the tunnel bends west. Oh wait, never mind. It bends west. Uh, there's also a door to the east. That's all in this flooded hallway.
Well, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna check that door to the east.
Yep. This flooded room was once a cellar, from the looks of it, but it was collapsed. Where it has collapsed, marking a staircase that formerly led up to a residence in the city.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it looks empty. But you do see it. You do see it. You do see it looks like there's a hallway in the north part of this room that you can't really quite see very well.
Hmm. I'm gonna go over and uh, I'm gonna check that hallway.
Yep. Yeah, and when you get to the hallway, you realize it's just when you get to the where you can start seeing down the hallway, you just notice that it's just all rubble.
Hmm.
But then all around you, four skeletons come and start to rise up out of the water. What do you do?
Uh, I'm going to I'm going to punch the one closest to me.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Yep, that definitely hits.
I was gonna say I hope that hits. There we go.
Does it just completely shatters into pieces. And then they start to pick up their weapons. Raya comes in to attack them. I don't know what her. I think it's a +3 to attack. So I'll just do it. And she hits. I'll just do that for 7, and it's still alive. Um, it is now their turn, and they'll each take the 3 of them will take a swing at you. D20. They're all +4, so 22, 5, 16, and a 13.
All but the 5 hit.
All but the 5 hit. Okay. Dang. So I'll just do this. So that's going to be a 3d6. You take 16 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, but it's halved because of your resistance.
Right, so 8. Foul beasts. And I'm going to punch the next one.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Anything else?
Um, let's see. Is there anything else I can do? No, there's nothing I can do.
Is Robin close by?
I'd imagine
Close
he
by?
would be because I told him to.
He probably is. He's probably just like 30 feet away. So
Yeah,
maybe he can get a turn. Right. I don't actually have a character sheet for him. That's right.
I have it up.
Okay.
Although they won't see that in the recording because it was messing up on me. Uh, so yeah, Robin's gonna, because I'd say that he's probably pretty close to us because we were kind
Yeah,
of just doing a march thing. So he's gonna run up and attack one with his short bow.
right.
And or
Missed
shorts, yeah,
completely.
his short sword, and he completely missed.
And he
Uh,
completely missed.
so yeah,
All right, but she's gonna attack. She just kills that one that she hurt earlier. So now there's only two it shatters. So now there's only two skeletons. So a 16 and a 9. Do both of those hit?
wait, I'm confused because you rolled 4 attacks last time for the skeletons, and
I
I had killed one, and then
Oh yeah, yeah. Probably. Ah, jeez.
we'll just say the
Yeah.
5 was not supposed to be there.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. All right. So a 16 and a 9.
The 16 hits.
All right. So that'll just be a 1d6 for 1 damage against you. And now it's your turn.
So the one that just hit me, I'm going to attempt to punch him. Let's see if it likes me today.
It hits
All right, for 4 damage.
for 8. It dies.
Ha ha.
Does Robin do anything?
Yeah, Robin's gonna go up to the last one, and he's going to swing his short sword at him.
It hits, and it looks like it shatters as well.
Ugh, fell beasts.
Yep. They seem to maybe have been laying in waste or uh, waiting. Probably had been raised by one of a necromite or something of Merkel.
Hmm. And so, knowing that the hallway beyond is just rubble, I'm gonna move back into the hallway that I came from to get to this point, and
Yes.
go to the west. I believe you said it was.
Yes, indeed. And in here, beyond the hall, a flooded chamber opens up with rough-hewn steps climbing to the north or south, north, and northeast. The floor buckles up above the water line in the middle of the room, forming a small island. It looks like there was a large battle here, corpses in the water and everything. And it also looks like there's the corpse of a large man on that island in the middle of the water.
Okay. Well, just to be safe, as we enter the room, I'm gonna touch the button on the necklace that I've got,
Yes.
and the gauntlets are just gonna fly off, and they're gonna be they're gonna be floating there in the air to help
Okay.
protect me as I enter the room.
Yes. Of course. So you got a few directions. There's the island. There's the north, northeast, and southeast.
Well, I think first I'm gonna head over to the island,
Yep.
and examine the large corpse that's on it.
Yeah. You recognize this man as one of the Vanthempers.
Mm.
And I'll get you a handout. But he dead now. And it looks like, again, it is the work of the cult of Tiamat. Maybe. He might have been in a fight
Hmm.
before Tiamat showed up. But now, yeah, it seems like they may have gotten in the way of whatever battle was going on here.
Hmm. I'm gonna motion over to Ray and just, if you want to invest a Vanthemper, there's one right here.
Mm. She said, as she comes over, she says, "Well, I can't do anything if they're dead."
Hmm. And
She
do
starts looking through his
mhm.
pockets. Actually, just starting to check him over.
I was actually going to say, would we find anything of note on his person?
And she does pull out a book. She says it looks like he has a journal, maybe.
Hmm.
Um, and I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna make a handout.
Oh joy.
Uh, it's simple. Let me add handout, and I'll just say Mort Locks journal. There we go. Oops. And just paste this information. This is what you basically learn.
Hmm.
You do hear the sound of a lot of squeaking rats coming from the northeast as well.
Okay.
And what's even stranger, some of the rats actually, while you're looking into the journal, start to move like in a line. They're crawling on the water.
Hmm.
Very strangely. And down the hallway that you came from.
Okay, so the rats are kind of just swimming through and then like acting weird as they go down the hallway that I just came through.
No, no, no. They are literally walking on the water.
They're walking on the water. That's something you don't see every day. Robin, stop trying to eat them.
Oh, but I'm hungry.
Again, you had plenty of time to eat.
Oh. Dragonman, well, you look like you healed up really nicely and it wasn't even that long ago.
Yes, I found a shop that was able to make me a special drink that healed me.
Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. Maybe you should introduce me to the shop sometime.
Maybe I will. But for now, the task at hand. Uh,
Yes.
so I'm going to go down the hallway that the rats are coming from, actually.
Hmm. It's where you came from.
Oh, they're coming from where I came from. Okay.
No, they're going to where you came from.
Yeah, no, I want to go to where the
They
one
were
they were.
coming from.
Yeah, the one they were coming out of.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you find some steps that go up into that direction. Let's see. First, D31. Sorry. Um, you see torches in here. A wooden crate is stored in this otherwise empty alcove. Oh, the crate can hold 60 torches, but is in need of restocking. There are
Hmm.
5 torches in there. And north of that, let's see, right north of that is 9 wooden crates in this room.
All right, I'm going to. I'm gonna search the crates.
Definitely.
Um,
None of them are locked up or anything. They're easy. Um, so you see, 6 of the crates are empty except for packing straw, but the
mhm.
other 3 contain goods, including 10 days worth of rations, a bag of 20 caltrops, 3 flasks of alchemist's fire, 6 sets of manacles, 4 tinderboxes, 9 daggers, and 4 potions of healing in glass vials.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely gonna grab the rations and the potions of healing and alchemist fire.
Okay.
Um, and I'm probably gonna throw one of the rations over to Rob and be like, "Here, since you didn't eat earlier."
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
I know.
And
No need to remind me.
he starts munching on it.
Um, and I'm going to. So that's 4 potions of healing. You said.
Yes.
Okay. What do those do? I'm going to drink one of them. So that's 2d4 plus 2. Of course, the turn order is in my way. Uh,
Yeah.
so 7. And then I'm going to. That's. Here, I'm actually going to. No, I don't want to do that. Could you pop those into my inventory? Because
Yeah.
it'll screw up the recording setup I have.
Right, right. Okay. Boop, boop. Let me get to
Um,
your character sheet.
and you said it was 10 days worth of rations.
10 days worth, yes.
Okay, so that I can add the number to.
Dragonman.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
all the way down at the bottom.
Yep.
Uh,
So alchemist fire, or you need potions of healing, right?
yeah, three of the potions of healing, and then the 3 bottles of alchemist fire.
Yep. And it's actually 4 potions of healing.
No, I
One
drank
that.
one.
Oh, you drank one. Okay. 3 potion. Alchemist fire. Three. And let me see, what else was that? Or was that all you wanted?
That was all I was gonna take, because I added the rations in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I just needed the potions.
Mm-hmm. And to your west from this room, by the way, is a just like a gate, or not a gate, like it's like almost like a portcullis kind of situation.
Hmm.
Um,
Do I?
or no, not. It's a curtain that's covering the hallway, but that goes to the room that was to the north in the last room you were in. I think it's fine. It totally is. I'll just say that. Some kind of cloth.
I'm going to open the cloth.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And yeah, you see a shrine that seems to be dedicated to the Covenant of the Dead Three.
Hmm.
Burned torch stubs litter the floor of this hall, the western end of which is occupied by 3 6-foot tall painted wooden statues. Each statue stands atop a 2-foot high block of red stone, making it look taller and foreboding. The center statue resembles a heavily armored man whose face is hidden behind the fearsome visor of his helmet. He's painted red except for his right gauntlet, which is black. Clutched in this gauntlet is a blood-red spear pointed upward. The statue to the north depicts a purple-garbed male noble wearing a harlequin mask and holding a dagger behind his back. The statue to the south portrays a black-robed skeleton and its jaw opened wide and its bony hands outstretched.
Um. Am I able to take the spear?
Hmm. I don't see why not. Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take the spear.
Mm-hmm. Give me a DC 12 Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw. All right, let's go, Dragon Man. You can do this.
Oops. Oh, I just. God.
Huh.
Hold on. I yeeted out of there. Oh. All right. I don't. I wouldn't see the number probably. So
I didn't throw yet.
okay. I'm back.
Fuck.
So you, for whatever reason, feel compelled to kneel before the statue, and you just start kneeling, and Robin and Raya are looking at you from the distance, and they ask you what you're doing,
I don't know. My
and
body has been compelled.
you can't move or take actions or reactions. But you can technically keep rolling this until you eventually can move. So
Did, does that make it?
no, it doesn't.
Fuck.
And that also doesn't. So Robin comes up behind you and just grabs you and pulls you away from the statue.
Ugh.
Says, now, Dragon Man, what's got into you?
I don't know. When I got close to that statue with the spear, it something came over me.
Yes, that is unusual for you. You usually are against these guys.
Indeed. Um. So afraid to go near it myself. I'm actually going to have the gauntlets that have been floating around me this entire time smash the statue.
Yes. Um, actually, give me a DC 10 strength check.
For the gauntlets.
Yep. Yeah, it fully just crumbles and the spear falls, and it's right there. You can see the spear in front of the rubble.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have the gauntlets grab the spear.
Yep. The
And
yeah, easy enough. The gauntlets grab the spear.
have them bring it over to me.
Yeah, it brings it over to you.
Just because, even though it's been destroyed, I don't trust the statue.
Yeah, add a spear to your inventory.
Woo! All right, let me look that up really quick.
Yeah, from the looks of it, though, it looks like an ordinary spear to you upon closer inspection.
Okay. Spear. Let's go with. It's range, thrown, versatile. Okay, so that's going to be a strength. Okay, so that's done. Okay.
All right.
And then I'm going to have the gauntlets do the same thing to the other two statues.
All right. It'll probably just work, but specifically though, when the Merkel statue, the Lord of Bones, is destroyed, you suddenly feel really pale, like something like you've been cursed by something, but you can't really put your finger on it. You're like, it's more of like, what was that? Like you just feel something click inside of you.
Ugh. I'll have to make a note of that. Get it checked later. But for now, we move on.
Mm-hmm.
And do we see? Is there any other exits to this room, or?
There's just no. I mean, there's this. Well, there's the south exit, but this looks like the end of the dungeon.
Hmm.
And there's the way you came from, and there's still the steps to the south, but in
Yeah.
that room was where Tiamat's treasure seemed to have been, but it has all been collected. Um, whatever was here is no longer there.
Okay. Um. Well, then we're gonna make our way back out of the bathhouse.
Mm-hmm. Actually, you do actually here's something. You do see a dead cultist of Tiamat. One dead cultist of Tiamat.
Hmm.
And you find a note on his body.
Okay.
And it basically just says, get the treasure, kill the Vanthempers.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that note with me.
Mm-hmm.
Um. And I'm going to tell Raya, thank you for your assistance.
Of course, anything I can do to help.
And
I did so much.
you did. You killed a skeleton. That's a lot. Uh, and uh, when when you need me, when you're ready to continue your quest, do not hesitate to ask me to come and aid you. And I'm also going to hand her one of the business cards,
Uh-huh.
saying if you're ever feeling, um, if you ever need a quick, quick healing, go there. They'll hook you up.
I'll consider it. But now that he's dead, though, and it looks like it looks like he's Mortlock from his journal. Um, it looks like High Overseer Fabius. He knew something, but the weird thing about this, what he says here, is the thing is I've heard Fabius Krieg is here in Baldur's Gate.
Hmm.
But it says here that your the Flaming Fist leader, Ulder Ravengard, was sent to Baldur's Gate to meet with him, but Thavius wasn't in Baldur's Gate. There's rumors that he's here actually, and has contracted with the Vanthempers. You see, and he's the hero. You know, the guy that saved. He's the guy that saved Elturel in the past. So, and these and she sees that letter you had picked up, and she says, "What's that?" Though,
It was orders to the cult of Tiamat. They were told to retrieve their treasure and to kill the Vanthempers.
well, it sounds like you and I might be working together a little bit longer, doesn't it?
It does, but first I need to report to the Flaming Fists.
All right. Um, I'll go see about this. You know what? I'll go on ahead and see about this low lantern. You want me to meet you there?
Yes, do that.
Okay.
And so, yeah. So I'm going to go and report to the Flaming Fists,
Yes.
and I'm going to show them Mortlock's journal, and I'm going to ask, have you seen have you seen older?
Well, no. That's why we been dealing with the refugees, right? We're kind of without our leader at the moment. And you know, it's been hard trying to work with. It's been hard keeping crime down here in Baldur's Gate without him. We're kind of running around with our head cut off like a chicken, if you know what I mean.
Well, I've heard that Elturel was actually destroyed.
Yeah, that's what the refugees have been saying.
Do you have any
Ah,
reason to not believe them?
well, you see, with our leader gone, you know, we've been thinking we could be taken advantage of, right? Um, it's like you know, Ulder himself said if anything happened to him, to be very cautious of outsiders. Um, so that's what we doing.
From what I've found, it's not the outsiders we need to worry about.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, we trust you, Dragon Man. For now, we trust you. So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go investigate more.
All right.
And
Sounds good.
and with that, he drops a smoke bomb and just vanishes.
Poof. Yes.
because because that's what Dragon Man does.
Yes.
And he's actually going to he's going to send Robin ahead to meet with Raya. And I'm going to return to and I'm gonna send Robin ahead and have him inform Rhea that I will join them shortly. But I need to take some time to restore my key, to restore my body back to fighting strength.
Yes.
And so I'm going to go back to the dragon's lair, and I'm going to have a rest.
Okay. Sounds good. Is it gonna be a long rest?
Yes, it will be a long rest
Okay.
because Dragon Man's been up for about 2 days at this point.
Yes. You arrive, and your butler Laszlo greets you at the lair. Oh, you're back. It's been a while since you've been gone. I was worried.
Nothing to worry about. And I'm gonna in front of Laszlo, I'm gonna transform myself back into a spruce mane,
Yes.
back into the human form.
Is there anything I can do for you, Dragon? Or sorry, Spruce. Mr. Spruce. I've been keeping everything clean and order here as usual.
That's all we need. Thank you, though. Also, find any information you can on the Van Thumpers. I need to go and rest.
Well, you know their mother is the one of the leaders, one of the four dukes of the Council of Four.
Yes, but I need more. I need any dirt you can get me on them.
Right away, I'll go through our archives and see what I can find.
Good, good. And with that, I'm gonna go up to my room there and just kind of collapse.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. And when the next day comes, um, you start to feel like you're getting maybe a craving for that tea you had earlier from the night before.
I'm a coke addict.
But I think the potion is still in effect for a few hours. Um,
Um, Possibly. I'm not too sure.
I'll say 2 hours because it's going to take an hour to get to wherever you're going to be going. But so we'll just count that. You'll have 2 hours left. So the next time you take a short rest, it'll be over.
Okay.
Basically. And let's see. What would Laszlo know? It's like, well, Laszlo says, "Okay, I've gone through all of the records of the Vanthamper family. Uh,
What were you able to find?
well, it's a lot of information, a lot of bad information too. But she has 3 sons. She's had 3 husbands. They've all died under mysterious circumstances. But the circumstances of their deaths have mostly been like poison, maybe. But they've never found out who did it.
Something tells me she may be the one responsible for it.
And also, none of the other nobles like her, and they don't like any of the nobles. But you notice she hasn't been to any of our gatherings when we have parties and things.
That's true. It's almost like she's been staying away from everyone.
But in here, though, it says it seems like she has delusions of grandeur and is seeking, maybe has rumors of seeking to become the Grand Duke himself. And currently, the Grand Duke is missing and not in Baldur's Gate. Ula Ravengard.
Curiouser and curiouser.
But as far as I can tell, that's all I have. That's all we have in the archives. Not much. They kind of keep quiet and to themselves. Also, her sons. Well, Mortlock was supposedly owner of a bathhouse in the lower city. Amric is running a loan business in the lower city as well, at the Low Lantern. And her other son doesn't seem to get out much. He stays at home with Mommy Dearest.
I see. Well, I know Robin is off with Raya, I believe searching their home.
They're at the Low Lantern.
Oh, they're at the Low Lantern. Okay.
Yep.
Backtrack that thought there. Robin and Ray have gone to the Low Lantern to investigate. Thank you for the information, Laszlo. And with that, he ships himself back into the Dragonman persona, or the Dragonman form, and he takes off into the night.
Okay. Oh, and before you go, Amric, the brother that's at the Low Lantern, is rumored to have a devil by his side. I would be careful.
I haven't met a devil that can take me down. People with sharp objects, yes, but not a devil.
Okay. Well, be careful. I'll make sure I make some pastries or something the next time you come back, so you have some actual food.
I've got plenty of rations.
Okay. Well, you do you.
I'm sure Robin would enjoy the pastries, though.
I will be here making sure dust does not build up in this home, in our house.
And if you can, keep an ear out for any information that may come in.
Of course, once I get to my hearing aids, I will. And with that, we will take another break.
All right.
End this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.